Hi, Juan.
Hi, Tatiana.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I was trying to look at your profile to see where you're from, where you calling from, but I can't see it.
Okay. I'm from Mexico,
Okay. So what part of Mexico?
Monterrey.
Monterrey.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny because I was actually that's so funny you say that because I was actually planning a trip to Monterrey in like a couple of months.
Okay.
Well, close to Monterey. Not let me I would have to look for the name of the city.
But in the north? It's in the north.
It is called, let me grab my phone and look it up. It's that's such a coincidence. Wait, let me see.
Okay.
Um but then you can tell me how long have you been on Cambly? While I look.
6 months so far.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
What are your goals? Why when did you start to learn English?
When or why?
When and why?
When I start on Cambly 6 months ago. But before I used to talk with Mormon missionaries. They helped with the language
Mhm.
for a few months. Uh, yeah, we used to talk about the Bible, but in English as well sometimes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So were they Christian um missionaries?
Mormon missionaries,
Oh.
the Church of the Jesus Christ. I
Hmm.
don't know what is the word or what is the name exactly. The
Oh.
Saint or the Last Day, something like that.
Oh, okay, okay. But Mormon, I'm familiar with Mormons here. There's actually like a Mormon town in the US. Um I don't know where though. I don't remember because I'm not familiar with the community. But
Yeah, the name is the Church of Jesus Christ of later day
of Latter Day
saints.
Saints. Okay, yes, I'm familiar with them. Okay, all right. And then I lived in Mexico for a little while. I lived in Guadalajara,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
yeah, it was fun times. I loved Mexico.
And how is your Spanish?
It's okay. Mi español no es bueno.
Okay.
I yeah, it's one of those
What?
things. It's one of those things like, so say for example, like when I get into an Uber or and then we start off, with Spanish. As soon as I find out that the person speaks English, like Spanish automatically is like out the door.
Okay.
And it's, all English because it's my comfort zone.
But
But
what do you do when, for example, when you are a supermarket and you need to ask for something? What do you do?
what do you
Uh,
mean? What do I do?
I mean, yeah, for example, you need to ask to attendant. What is the word for the people who help
Oh,
when
like
you?
cashier?
Uh-huh. And you
Mm-hmm.
need to ask something and you don't know the word.
Oh, if I don't know the word, I would just describe it, but
Okay.
I really, honestly, like I know basic Spanish to like get by, to survive, but
Okay.
grocery stores, I mean, they're pretty much the same everywhere. So I never really needed help.
Maybe your Spanish is better than my English.
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. No, your English is a lot better than my Spanish. Trust me. Trust me.
I don't think so.
No, no, it sounds good. Sounds good. What do you do in Monterey? What does your day look like?
My Gaelic, or where's the word?
What does your day look like?
Ah, okay. They look like.
Mm-hmm.
They look like. What could you type for me, please?
Yes.
I
You have
mean, what's
an
saying?
expression that you're not aware. So, what does
What does?
what does
Mm-hmm.
your day look like?
They look like.
So, what do you do in a day?
Okay. I'm a worker. Yeah, I'm software engineer, so I work uh, every day or Monday to Friday, uh, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Monday to Friday.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a software engineer. I'm a test. The word or the name of the role is test engineer of software or
Test
software test engineer.
software test engineer. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
you're in tech.
Uh-huh. In IT.
Okay, in IT. Wow, everybody is moving into into working IT and tech. It's so crazy. Even I've known people.
It's yeah,
Mhm.
it's the new way for work. I think a lot of people they are studying now this kind of careers.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it's the way of the world. That's where that's where the world is going, technology. And then since COVID, I feel like COVID kind of kicked it off too because it made it progress because people had to work from home. And then I remember them talking about companies like Zoom, and like the chatting companies, like their business grew.
Mm-hmm.
So,
1 second, please.
oh, sure, sure.
Amor, estoy en clase. Okay. Pero- Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh. But oh yeah, I was saying since COVID, um, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, since COVID, I feel like the tech industry has progressed a lot, and really fast because people have been working from home and using it a lot more. Um, so yeah. And speaking of COVID, have you had
What
COVID?
is the phrase that you need to use when you are when you are talking about something and you forgot?
Oh, I said I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train.
Yes.
Okay, como perdí el tren o algo así. Something like that.
Yes.
Se me fue el tren. In Spanish, it's like se me fue la onda. I don't know what I was talking about.
Yes. Yes. It's similar. So I lost my
I
train of
lost my
thought.
train of thought.
So
Is the
it's
pronunciation is thought?
thought.
Thought.
Hmm.
Okay, that's so weird because it's uh, you can see the word and you don't think that the sound is thought. I don't know.
Hmm.
Thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the th is always the.
Thought. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Exactly.
It's harder if your native language is Spanish with the th. That's really common. But speaking of COVID, have you had COVID, or do you know anyone that has COVID
No,
that caught it?
for unfortunately, we didn't. Oh, what is the word? We haven't. Or No, no nos dio, no hemos tenido. What is the word?
So it would actually be fortunately because it's a good thing. So
Yeah, fortunately.
fortunately is good.
Yeah,
Unfortunately is bad.
yeah. No, no. Because I said afortunately, but unfortunately is not a word. Es because en español es afortunadamente. So that's
Hmm.
why I said yeah,
Unfortunate. Yeah.
but it's fortunately.
Yes. Hold on. Wait. Fortunate.
Yeah, and the contrary is unfortunately. Contrary, what is the word? Contrary is it the word?
The what?
Contrary. Wait.
Yes, on the contrary.
On the contrary.
So contrary,
And the contrary.
yes, contrary to that is
Mhm.
unfortunately, or the opposite.
The opposite. The opposite. It makes sense.
The opposite would fit better in that context, talking
Okay.
about grammar. Yes. But
Okay.
contrary is similar. But contrary, you would use contrary with more ideas,
Mm-hmm.
like opposite ideas.
If you are not agree with some idea.
Right, right. And then
Okay.
yeah, opposite would be more um what's the word? We're popular. More
Okay.
hands concrete, hands-on things. But yeah, that makes sense.
And why did you decide to move to Guadalajara?
Oh, so I moved to Guadalajara because I had an opportunity to take a class and teach English.
Okay.
Um, and I actually moved like when COVID happened because they were talking about closing the borders,
Okay.
and I didn't want to get stuck in Mexico in case just in case they closed the borders. So my dad told me to come home.
Okay. Could you help me with the question, please? Is I said why you decided, but is what did you decide, or how
it
is the
would
question?
it would be why did you decide?
What did you decide? Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna type it because it's why did
You
you
decide.
decide? So why would be asking for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Why did you decide? Uh-huh. What did you decide to move to Guadalajara? Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Why did you decide to move to Guadalajara?
Okay. And could you say Guadalajara,
Guadalajara.
but in Mexican accent?
Guadalajara.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh gosh. Yes, I try. I do. I feel so embarrassed when I speak Spanish. I get really shy and insecure. It's of course not my first language. That's why
It's the
I
same
can
with me.
I can relate to my students. Exactly. I can relate when, students say, "Oh, I'm so bad at English," or I get it. I get it. I'm the same with Spanish. I get so embarrassed. But, it's language and at least, we
It's
try.
part of the knowledge,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
what is the word? It's part of the learning
Yes, it's a part of the learning process.
or the learning process. Exactly.
Mhm. Yeah. But
For
so yeah,
how long time are you living in that city?
okay. How
How long time? How
how
long?
long were you in
How
Guadalajara?
long were? Okay.
How long were you in, and then you can read
Okay.
it out.
How long were? Okay. Were you in Guadalajara?
I was only there for about like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So not long, but enough time to really love the city, They had near what's called Expiatorio. Um, no, no, it wasn't the Expiatorio. There was another place. But
Okay.
anyway, I
But
don't eat meat,
uh-huh.
and they had a vegan market like every week that I went
Wow.
to. It was so much fun. I spent Christmas there. Fun time.
And in what are you living in Guadalajara, the Guadalajara city, or in Jalisco, but in another uh, part of Jalisco? For example, I mean Zapopan, uh, Tlaquepaque,
I've been
Tequila.
to, yes, I've been to Zapopan. I've been to Tequila in Jalisco, of course. Guadalajara. Um,
Did you
what?
taste? Did you taste? What's the word? Did you taste tequila?
Yes, yes. I tasted tequila. You guys love tequila. I can't keep up. I'm a lightweight. 2 shots and I'm done.
Okay.
Yes, 2 shots and I'm done.
Two
It's so
shots. Two shots. What's happening? Two shots. It's too much. I guess for me it's too much.
so
Or
you're like me. You don't drink much.
uh, like you?
No, do you drink
No,
alcohol
actually
at all?
no. Actually no. No.
Right, right,
I drink just a little bit, but one or two beers.
right,
Beer.
right.
Beer.
No,
Beer.
that was
Beers.
perfect. 1 or 2 beers, because beer is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm the same. I don't drink alcohol at all. But it's a tequila tour. You have to. So
Yeah, when I went to tequila, I drank just a little bit, but I taste. What is the word of taste in the past, or
tasted.
just tasted? I
Mhm.
tasted just a little bit.
Right. They even have a beer made of agave, which was so good. It was so good. An agave beer. And I'll never forget it. And it was in a pretty bottle too. Um, but yeah, I danced. Mexico loves Selena. Every time I was in the club, they have, you listen to the reggaeton, but there was always a Selena section where you play like 5, 6 Selena songs, and then in every single club. So that was fun.
Okay. In tequila, did you take photographies? Photographs, pictures?
I took a tour, yes, and I actually did take some pictures. Look, I have
You
one.
said Selena is a club. Is it a club?
No, I was saying in Guadalajara, they love Selena. So in every club, they played her music all the time.
Okay, Selena. Because in Spanish it's Selena.
Oh, Selena. True,
Selena.
true. Yeah, see, in the States, we call her Selena.
Selena. Selena y los Dinos.
Mm-hmm. Anything for Selena's. Look, this is me at the agave place. Oh,
Okay, wow.
in Tequila.
Beautiful picture.
Yes, so much fun. Mexico was a good time. Do you travel at all?
More or less, just sometimes when I have holidays. The last year we went to Cancun.
Okay, can't.
Yeah, but I would like to go to Guadalajara. I like Guadalajara.
Mm-hmm.
That's is one of my favorite cities from Mexico. But
Right?
why?
No, I'm saying right. Like I loved Guadalajara. A
Mhm.
lot of people a lot of people ask, why Guadalajara? Like, why? Because it's not on the coast,
Exactly.
it's not on the beach. So everyone here in the States is like, why? That's not, but it's such a beautiful city, beautiful culture. I love
Hmm.
I love Mexico altogether. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I I told my wife,
Hmm.
I want to go to Guadalajara, but she told me that in Guadalajara don't exist the coast. I would like to go to the beach.
Right, right.
Hmm.
I get it, but it's because of I travel for the culture to get to know the people and the food and so it's different for me.
Hmm.
So that's I enjoyed it more than others maybe.
And do you know Ajijic in Guadalajara?
Um,
Ajijic.
I
This
don't
is a
know if
word.
I'm familiar. That looks familiar.
Hmm.
Is it another part of Jalisco maybe? No.
In Jalisco, exactly. In Jalisco.
Mm.
Yeah, many people from the US, from the US,
Mhm.
retire there, or it's like when they are older,
Oh
they
yeah.
move to there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, I've never been, and I actually didn't see a lot of people from the States when I was in Guadalajara. That was surprising. Well, not really, but I didn't see a lot of retirees. That's what we call them, retirees.
Yeah, the currency $1 is 20 uh, 20 times. What is the word? More valuable, más
Um,
valioso.
when I was there, um, $1.
More
How much? Yeah,
valuable.
it was $1 to 20 pesos. I think it
20
was
pesos.
around that. Yeah, so it probably didn't change. No, I think it was maybe about 18 pesos
Hmm.
to $1, but
Sometimes it depends.
the dollar goes a long way in Mexico. I am not rich at all in the
Okay.
States, and I felt comfortable.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you can go out and have dinner without putting it in your budget. Like, oh, can I spend this? Can I? Because that's the culture, to enjoy life as well as work, you know. But here in the U.S., it's like work, 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 work. You have to be like
And the medical service in the US is it expensive, right? Right?
very expensive. Oh gosh, we only have 6 minutes. Bringing up healthcare because I actually work in healthcare. I can go on and on and on and on for 30 minutes about the cost. So I work at an OBGYN practice.
Mm-hmm.
That's obstetrics and gynecology. Are you familiar?
Okay, okay. Yeah, obstetric.
Yeah, so women's health, pregnant women helping to deliver. Um, the cost just went up. Insurances dictate what the doctors can, perform because insurances don't want to pay. So they'll say, oh, you can't get this, and that. We won't pay. And it sometimes puts limits on the doctors and what they can do, what they're allowed to do. So there's that. Our self pay rates are very expensive. For one exam, you're,
Wow.
you're for one exam at our practice would probably be around like $600, just one visit.
Wow.
600. Mm-hmm. It is expensive.
Yeah, in Guadalajara, there are good doctors, and in Monterrey as well.
Mm-hmm. I know. I work with a woman um who married. I think her ex husband was from Mexico, and so she knows like she has like family there on his side or whatever. All of her kids, she takes them to the dentist in Mexico. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to Mexico," and they go and get, like they go to the dentist, they go and get their checkup or any procedure, and then come back. But I understand why.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no. But some people in Mexico, they cross the border to the U.S. just for the what is the word when they have the children when receive the children
Oh, to deliver.
to deliver.
Hmm. Yeah, they cross the border to deliver. Oh, for the kids to be U.S. citizens.
Uh-huh. I
Okay.
don't know if in this time is possible, but some years ago, uh, it was happening.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that because honestly, I would love to live outside of the US, but at the same time, I'm happy that I was born and raised here because there's benefits to having a US passport,
Hmm.
you know. Um
Hmm.
because of you can, like work in the US and the money goes a long way when you travel and stuff. But Um, I like the lifestyle outside of the country more. My parents are from Jamaica,
Hmm.
so I grew up, like back and forth from Jamaica to the US. So I always got to see a different way of life.
Hmm.
Um, and sometimes in the US, it's really the opportunity is good, but I like culturally, being well, I love Jamaica, so I want to move when I get older. But there's pros and cons, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pros and cons. Pros and cons, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Pros y contras in
Mm-hmm.
Spanish.
Pros and cons.
Maybe, or I don't know. I would like to know Jamaica.
Oh yes. Jamaica. Do you
Or
listen
rather,
to reggae?
could you repeat?
Do you listen to like reggae music?
Reggae?
Reggae.
Sometimes.
You do?
Hmm.
I actually found a reggae club in Guadalajara. It's Spanish.
Wow.
It's Spanish reggae. I was so shocked, but so happy. They put sand on the floor at the
Hmm.
restaurant, and it was fun. They had Bob Marley on the walls. It was a fun time
Wow.
experience.
Sounds interesting.
Hmm. But Jim.
Okay, Tatiana,
Hmm.
I enjoyed this call with you. I
Yes.
would I would I would like to talk with you in another time.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. So I think you did great. I the conversation class is really good to like learn vocabulary so we can talk about different topics. I think you can benefit from
Mm-hmm.
that. So I'll open my schedule next week and you can book with me if you like. I
Okay.
would love to talk to you again. And then
Yeah. I
you
would like
can
to ask you something. Sorry.
okay, really quick. Mhm.
Uh-huh. Usually, I share this kind of calls or my calls on my social media to invite people to use Cambly, and
Mhm.
but Cambly says you need the consent from your tutor.
Mhm.
And can I share this call and share your profile as well?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you. We don't have enough time.
Okay, okay, and message me where you're gonna send it. I would love to see it and say hi.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay,
Thank you. See
bye.
you soon.
See ya.